What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. So as you see by the title, we're gonna be trying out some foundation today. So I honestly cannot tell y'all the last time I purchased a new foundation. Yeah, I honestly don't know. It's probably been like maybe 2 or 3 years. Obviously, I've, replenished and read up on my favorites. If you watched my last 2 makeup videos, you know that my all-time favorite is my Lancome Tint Idole 24-hour foundation. That is my holy grail. But your girl heard that there were some new launches lately, and I thought maybe it's about time I try something new, see what's out there. I haven't been able to really keep up with what was going on, so I went ahead and purchased the HD Skin Undetectable Longwear foundation from Makeup Forever. So we're going to be doing a wear test today. So I was able to get my hands on 3 different shades. I had purchased 2 online originally, and it was a whole thing. I'll tell y'all about that in a little bit. These are the swatches. So we're gonna get right into it, but if you haven't already, go down and hit subscribe and hit the bell notification. And yeah, let's just get started. Okay guys, so I went and prepped my brows. First things first, I purchased 3 shades. I have 4N62, 4R64, and 4Y66. Now originally I purchased 4R64 and 4Y66 online, and you know how hard it is to buy foundations online. The way they take the pictures and the lighting is different than when you get it right at home in front of you. I have a little bit of a trained eye to be able to like purchase these things online. Not that I get it right all the time. Most of the time I don't, but it's usually not a hard miss. I'm always in that ballpark. So I went ahead and purchased these 2. Now mind you, I'm neutral. The reason why I just went ahead and bought the red and the yellow shade undertone is because I know in the past with Makeup Forever, and this is just my opinion, that some of the undertones in certain shades can be a little off. I was just like, you know what? There's a chance that this actually might, work for me. Or I might have to manipulate it a little bit. So when I got the 2 shades, the red was redding and the yellow was yellowing. However, I can still get away with wearing either one of them. It was just that the undertone was definitely a little off. So I went back and I saw that the shade right before 4R64 was actually a neutral shade, and that is 4N62. So this time I physically went in store to try it out, and lo and behold, it was a perfect match. I definitely forgot to bring the other 2 foundations to return and exchange it. However, I'm glad I didn't, because I'm able to show you guys what they look like against the 62. So if you are my shade, then you kind of can, differentiate which one is probably better for you. So just for like a reference, I am 470 in Lancome Tint Idole. I am a 410 in Fenty Pro Filter foundation. And let me see which other one, since I haven't purchased anything recently. Too Faced, I'm chestnut, but chestnut tends to be a little red on me. I can finesse it in the summertime, but it also is a little bit dewier than I need it to be in the summertime. So if you're around like chestnut, maybe even chai is a little dark for me. I would say this is probably your color range. You can maybe go up if you're chai, but yeah, that's just a little reference. As far as my skin goes, I have combination oily skin depending on the time of the year. I have large pores, which are mostly in this area, and I also have textured skin. So the thing it says here about this particular foundation, it says it's an undetectable liquid foundation that blurs and covers imperfections for up to 24 hours, powered by a micro skin system that syncs with the skin for true to skin finish with a medium coverage and a natural finish. Those are the things that I'm going to be looking for today. I want to see how well it works with the concealer that I have. I know Makeup Forever obviously has their own concealers and they make their products to work with each other, but I do want to see how well it works with other concealers, because you guys know my favorite is the Too Faced Born This Way, and I also want to see how well it smooths out, because that is also one of the highlights here as well. Best for oily combination skin. I have not really been wearing primer lately, and honestly, it's just because I be forgetting. But what I'm gonna do is I'm going to do primer on one side of my face, and then on the other side of my face, I'm gonna go without any primer. I'm gonna be using my Milk Hydro Grip. That's the one I've been using when I actually remember to use it. And I'm sorry, y'all, if my voice is a little raspy. It's early in the morning. I'm gonna be taking my Hydro Grip, and I'm going to be applying it just to the right side of my face, literally just to the right side of my face. And we're gonna leave this side clear. So I zoomed you guys in a little bit closer so that you actually can see what's going on here. So I'm gonna be using the 4N62. I'm just going to pump right on the back of my hand. Just 2 pumps for right now. I'm gonna take my foundation brush, and we're gonna put it on the side that I applied the primer first. And then I'm just gonna go on the other side. Okay, so off the initial application, just with my brush, it is definitely a medium coverage. It definitely does not feel like I was putting anything on my face, which is a good thing. I'm gonna take my beauty blender and kind of just take the excess on my hand and just push it into my skin. I like how this looks though. Yeah, my camera just like cut off, but yeah, so what I was saying was, for the most part, the coverage is really good against my acne scars. I'll probably just add a little bit more there. As far as the tone, you guys can see that it matches my skin pretty well. I think we might have a Tint Idol 2.0 here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just add a tiny bit more on the left side, which was the side we did not put any primer on, just right here in the middle, just to give it a little bit more coverage. Yeah, I really like this. And also this has a matte finish. If you have drier skin, I don't really know if this is going to work for you. However, it doesn't feel drying, but it definitely is definitely giving matte. But I still have somewhat of a glow. I don't know. I just want to see how well it works with all the other products first. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to apply my concealer. I'm using the Born This Way in Butterscotch, and I'm just going to apply that under my eye. And I think I'm running out of this again, so I'm probably gonna have to go back to Sephora, or I'll probably just order it online if I don't get a chance, because I do know what shade I am in this. I'm gonna take a little of my Mercier Translucent powder in the shade Honey, and I'm going to set my concealer. And then I'm gonna be taking my Fenty Stalk'r bronzer and Mocha Mami to bronze. So I'm just gonna dust off all the rest of this setting powder, and I'm gonna finish up the rest of my face. All the products that I'm using today will be down in the description. Okay, y'all, so this is where we are as of now. It is 9:56. Let me show y'all. Hello, can you guys see? Oh, y'all really can't see it. Up there we go. 9:57. Okay, so it is 9:57. I did not put any lashes on. I'm not really going anywhere today, so me, no lashes? Who am I? I did put on some mascara though. And I am liking so far how this foundation looks. I like how it feels. I do not feel like I have anything on my face. Yeah, I don't know, I'm kind of excited to see how it lasts throughout the day. I really wish I was actually going somewhere today so I can see how it is like in an environmental setting, like outside in the sun. But actually it's pretty cold today. It's like 30 something degrees. So, oh, I'm lying, it's 28 degrees outside. I didn't think it was that cold. But either way, so I'm probably gonna get back with you guys on my vlogging camera later on in the afternoon. I'll probably do 2 checks with you guys, so probably somewhere maybe the early afternoon and then sometime in the evening. Remember, it is a 24-hour foundation, so it technically should hold up all day, but typically we wear foundation probably, I would say, 5 to 8 hours, depending on the event. Maybe we're going to a party, maybe we're going to work. It just kind of depends. But the average person, I would say the max would be 8 hours. Yeah, so somewhere in that range. So I'm going to check back with you guys a little later. And yeah, see you soon. Okay, you guys, so I am back on my vlogging camera. I am very much alive compared to this morning. However, here is my first check-in. I am actually by my front window. So we're using more natural light right now. But as you see, this is how we're looking. It is currently right after 2 o'clock. I forgot to bring my phone down here. But it is right after 2 o'clock. Probably like 2:07, 2:08. What is happening in my kitchen? Okay. So this is what we are looking like right now. I am a little bit oily. Definitely, I would say maybe like an hour and a half in, I started to see a little oil come through on my nose. And then just a little while ago, I started to see more like on my cheek part. On my cheeks. So usually that's where the oil starts to come in first, right there on my nose and on my cheeks. As far as everywhere else, it looks pretty smooth. Oh, come on, focus. We're trying to see some pores here, guys. What is going on? Okay, yeah, so it still looks pretty good. I think it's looking a lot more, yeah, I think it might be looking a little bit more shiny than it actually is in person. However, I am seeing just like a nice little glow. It's not like super oily. So for right now, it seems to be holding up pretty well. Focus. So I'm going to do another check-in with you guys a little later. I do actually have to go outside, so we're gonna see how that works out. I honestly won't be outside for no more than like 10 minutes. I just have to go get my daughter from school, and that's pretty much it. But there will be a little sunlight there, but it's pretty cold outside. It's still like, I think it like should be like 30 something, so, but we'll see. All right, y'all, so I am back for the second and the last check-in. It is currently 5:55, so you can see it. You see the little flash. Okay, so it's 5:55 and we are at the 8-hour mark. So I would say, well, let me get my mirror. It held up very nicely. I am not expecting not to see any oil. Honestly, if I did not see any oil, I would be a little scared. It held up pretty well for 8 hours. Honestly, this is really good. I actually like it. It did not move. It really didn't move. I don't really have smile lines. Yeah, I don't have any smile lines at all. Most of the oil is just right here in the T-zone and right here by my cheeks, which is normal. But I mean, for 8 hours, that really held up nice. I even have some oil like in my brow area, but honestly, it's really not that bad. I've seen worse in my brow area. So what else? As far as it's smoothing my skin out, I think it did pretty well in that area too. I know I have pretty textured skin, so I'm expecting to see something come out, but I think it did a good job. What y'all think? I think it's all right. I think it did pretty well. I actually have like really nothing going on my forehead at all. Kind of looks the same from when I did it this morning. So I am thoroughly impressed. I do want to see how this ends up holding up in different weather conditions. Yeah, so I definitely am gonna try this probably when it starts to get a little warmer, because you know when that summer heat hit, girl, that's when we gonna find out the real tea. Other than that, I really like it. Like, the color is spot on. It lasts pretty well. And mind you, I did not blot at all. I did not touch my face, literally. I did not touch up, I did not blot, I didn't do anything. I didn't touch it. So this is what you're getting all day, 8-hour wear. And it does say it's a 24-hour wear, so do y'all hear my chitters? Oh my God. This is exactly why I can't record in the middle of the day or evening. However, yeah, it's a 24-hour lasting foundation, so I'm expecting that I can most likely go for a whole lot more hours, and it probably will look like this. That's pretty much it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know down below if you've tried this foundation yet, or if you're planning on trying this foundation. I'm trying to end my video and it's just so much noise. But also, y'all just let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Don't forget to go down and hit subscribe if you haven't already, and also hit that bell so that you know when I upload my next video. And I'll see you guys in my next one.